everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl Donna, and I am here solo. My my ride and die BFF, she is out. She is working on a project that I'm going to talk briefly about soon, but she's working on that. Uh, just keep her in your prayers for much success with that project. Um, so today we are going to cover several things. I got several things going on. Go over our calendar, and then I want to talk about some books. Okay, because this episode, right now we just completed the Trinity River Book Festival. It was a great time. We had so much fun at the Trinity River Book Festival. And we're going to talk more about that and some of the books from that. But we're in the season where we're going to fall back into books. It's fall time, and now we got to get back into books. And we kick it off actually with the Trinity River Book Festival. So we're in our season now where we're going to be really honing in on books and authors and having conversations and things like that. So there's a lot to look forward to with that. So I'll keep you posted on that. But right now, just go ahead and click the link, share. I'm gonna read my little scripture. What I'm doing. Oh, okay. So what's up, Doc? This What's Up, Doc is an episode of the Doc Bookshop. And on this episode, we share happenings and things going on at the bookstore. And then also every Monday we do our live. So join us every Monday around about this time for our live. For those who don't know, the Doc Bookshop is located in Fort Worth. We're an indie bookstore. We're African American owned, been around for about 15 years. In fact, we're celebrating 16 years in 2024. So around and we love what we do. We're about books, we're about community, we're about people, culture. This is what we do at the Doc Bookshop. And so definitely check us out online. You can website at thedocbookshop.com. If you're in town, stop by and check us out. We're on the east side of Fort Worth, 637 Meadowbrook Drive. So if you're in the area, stop through. We would love to meet you and greet. Yeah, so definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment to hear from you. So, all right, so let's get into our calendar right quick. And for those who are new or just joining us, I welcome you and I thank you for joining in. So getting to the calendar, real quick, I'd like to do a recap of what happened this past weekend. A lot is going on and family in prayer. I lost my brother on last week, and so this week we will be having his funeral. So my family is going through a lot right now. So definitely keep my family lifted up in prayer. He was battling prostate, and so I tell all men, go get checked. Go get checked. Okay, I know men don't like doctors, but for your loved ones. And actually, Michael, my brother Michael, he actually was fighting for about 10 years. So he had a long fight with it. And, but I tell men definitely go get that checked. And yeah, was in prayer. So so this weekend here at the Doc Bookshop, we're not, like I said, we're going to be out of town. We have family stuff going on, but there's a lot going on this weekend in the city of Fort Worth. You got to tune in to. We got the Harambe Festival coming up, and I apologize because I didn't get my graphics to my super producers, so they're not able to bring up the image for the Harambe Festival. I am so sorry, but go to Harambe Fort Worth. In fact, he may try to do that now for y'all. Just pull up something. But it's Harambe Fort Worth. I'm not going to lie, but just type in And this should bring up the Harambe Festival that's happening this weekend. In fact, it happens every first. So that's going on. The Harambe Festival is going on this weekend. And, well, wait a minute. Is it this weekend or no? I spoke too early. No, the Harambe Festival is October 7th. Okay, my bad. Back it up. So this weekend is not the Harambe Festival because Harambe Festival, mark your calendars, is going to be October 7th is the Harambe Festival. Be at Fort Worth. It kicks off actually on Friday, October 6th with the Blues Festival. Definitely put that on your calendar to attend. But something is happening this weekend. And it's the Dallas Women's Expo is happening. Normally we will be a part of that, but like I said, we got a lot going on, so we're not going to be part of the Dallas Women's Expo. But I don't know if Super Producer can find that, but it's Dallas Women's Expo, and it's going to be in Irving. So, ladies, definitely. Hey, Markel, how are you doing? Oh, that's my beloved nephew. Thank you for tuning in. Oh yes, that's my nephew saying that he's not going to be able to make it to the funeral. And yes, we will definitely this nephew. Yeah, it's this that's a hard one. My brother, and I don't mean to be going back and forth, but he was loved in the family. He was a life of the party. So it's a light that's definitely is gone. So there it is, the Dallas Women's Expo. So ladies, go to the Dallas Women Expo, okay? And okay, there it is. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be at the Irving. Go back up for me. Yeah, the Irving Convention Center. Yep, that's where it is. Yep, so definitely go to Dallas Women Expo. That's this weekend. Oh, but here at the Doc Bookshop, we will be open. Call me. Call. No. Here's our schedule. We're going to be closed on Friday. That I could tell you. We're going to be closed Friday the 29th. That is my brother's funeral. So we're going to be closed on Friday. We leave on Thursday, so we'll probably be closed on Thursday. But we'll be open on Saturday because we'll be back on Saturday. So the store will be open on. All right, and so what else is going on? Let me see here. We got the Dallas Women Expo going on. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, and we also have the Jaeger experience. The Jaeger experience is a beautiful experience, and it's going to this Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that. So we will be in town for the Jaeger experience. So if you can, I believe there's tickets. Jaeger, no, it's Y the street, YEAG. And the community frontline does this wonderful annual. I don't know if they got a flyer out on it or not, but they do this wonderful annual event where they have dinner and different things going on. So yeah. So anyway, that's happening on Sunday. So anyway, so that's that for this weekend. I'm sure there's more going on. There's Thank you, nephew, for the prayers. Thank you, Brittany, for the prayers. I appreciate you. All right, so that's what's weekend. Now, let's talk about this past weekend. This past weekend, we had the honor, the privilege, the joy of having in our presence a living legend. Okay, I mean, we love Judge L. Clifford Davis. We love. He was here at the bookstore. Do you know he's going to be 99 years old in October? So we are just, we're just so grateful that we were able to grace our bookstore on Saturday. He got a new book out. Bobby Edmonds is an art. It's a beautiful, beautiful children's book about his wonderful life, all the contributions he made. He talks about family. He talks about playtime. He talks about church and civic work. He talks about just life as a judge, and just the legal and civic journey. And just it's a beautiful, beautiful book. So if you get a chance, definitely go on our website and order the book, or stop by our store um, and get this. Every household, okay, every household need to have this book, because he is literally a living legend. So he was here this weekend. We had a wonderful time with him and Judge Hicks. Judge Hicks, we just love Judge Hicks. Okay, she was wonderful. Um, I know what I'm next time. I'm a There's this instance. It's called Clove. We got it, and it's a bestseller. And if you sense, it will keep mosquitoes and flies away. So mental note. That's what I'm gonna do next time for this. Go live. But anyway, so Judge Clifford Davis' book is a must-have. You got to get it in. For those who didn't get a chance to go to the Trinity River Book Festival, we have. Oh, also I want to shout out. I got to pause and shout out the Brotherhood, because the Brotherhood had a wonderful event this past Saturday as well. They did 10 things, or 10 things you need to know before when dealing with police. It was a great event. Shout out to the Brotherhood for putting that event together for the community. Um, and also shout out to DFW Alliance and Sisterhood Foundation for the women's, for the Sister Sunday. Sister Sunday was yesterday. We had a wonderful time with the women on yesterday. And every month we're going to do Sister Sunday, because it's growing. It's a need. And some connections were really made on yesterday, and they were really sharing, and it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful event. And of course, when you're dealing with women, you got to deal with children. And our super producer who was there on the spot, he didn't plan to do this, but he was very helpful. A lot of young boys there with their mom, and so he was able to take this group and work with them. It was just a beautiful time, and we appreciate you doing that, because the women, I think, really needed that time to connect and focus and know that they are safe. So thank you for yeah. So this weekend was a great weekend here at the Doc Bookshop. We had a great weekend. And also the Books Burgers was going on at the Como Center. That was an excellent event as well. Daniel was there representing for the Doc Bookshop, and so shout out to them for a successful event as well. All right, so about books though. Now we're going to go into books, and I want to start off with signed copies of books. Now, for those who didn't, Trinity River Book Festival, and let me just say, if you weren't able to attend, you missed a great event. Okay. It was, first of all, praise God for the wonderful weather. It was wonderful. We thought it was going to rain, but it was nice. It was a nice event. The runners did great. Great with the runners. Just great participation with the community that came out to support the authors. We had some discussions and conversations, and that's why I want to share, because a lot of these authors were able to have signed copies of books here at the bookstore. So if you weren't able to attend, or if you did attend and your books, we have some signed copies here, and I want to just kind of run through some of these books that we have here, because I want you to. We have some awesome authors at the Trinity River Book Festival. I mean, it was great authors there, and great vendors there. We had um, the board game guys. They were there. We had Fortford Library was there. We had Helping Hands was there. Just different organizations was there as well. So it was just a beautiful event. So any rate, the this book is E.R. Bill's book, The Telltale Texas, and it's investigations in famous histories. And so this book, I'm just gonna read it for you, okay? It's a lot. Okay, but basically, E.R. Bills challenges his proud neighbors to take a hard look at their past and examine their own historical amnesia, cultural fragility, and fierce denial. So he's dealing with um, things that happened in Texas, like this lynching. I don't know if y'all can see this, but when we see this, the Slocum massacre, and there's different things that happen in Texas. He's dealing with all that in this, and so yeah. So this is a good book to have. It's very historical, and book as well. So we got this book in. Um, and we're going to talk more about that book in October. We're going to get E.R. Bills on the line to talk about this book. And then Lauren Steffi was Big Empty. And this was a read for, I think, for our book club. But anyway, he signed his book. This is it's about a small West Texas town. And I want to do a quick. Okay, there's a moment when big tech seemingly promised everything, but turns funny and painful. And so this is dealing with a big tech company in a small Texas town. And so, I need to read it, see what it's about. And then Brian Buckmeyer was there with his book, Come Home Safe. He had a great conversation with Ricky Clark with My Brother's Keepers. Wonderful conversation. And his dealing with, and I'm going to read this. This book is dealing with two siblings, Reed and Olive. And basically, Come Home Safe explores the pain and the truths and the hopes that come with growing up as a person of color in America, as well as why the talk and the discussions about social justice are so important in the fight for lasting change. It was a good conversation. And so I know the book is awesome. So we got to get this book. And Brian Buckmeyer, he signed in. No Small Thing is a memoir of uncommon courage through the Liberian Civil Wars. Oh, she was a beautiful spirit. Jan C. Johnson was there. She's the author of this book, and she wrote this book and she's just telling the story of Daniel Milish from his childhood in the rainforests of Liberia, West Africa. And so she tells his story and how he had to go through Liberian civil wars. And so spirit enjoyed her. And then Alicia was there. She got a signed copy. We have fun with Alicia, the Invoice Cowgirl memoir. She's intersexed, and she deals with her story, and she talks about just the intersex community. So that was a very interesting conversation. So we got some signed copy. And I know I'm running through these, but I just want to make sure I get them all in. Intermission, Phyllis Dixon was there. Beautiful spirit. Love Phyllis Dixon. We had so much fun with her and Jay Bliss too. I don't have Jay Bliss book up here, but we'll get it. But she was there as well. And Phyllis Dixon. Get this book. This book is about a girls group, and something happens. Okay, so so get that book. And then the next book, So Long as It's Wild. This book is very interesting conversation with Barbara Jenkins. She was a beautiful spirit as well, and she talked about her book and her walk through the West, and She said, from the swamplands of the South and across America, step by step, you will be on the journey with Barbara Jenkins. And so she talks about her walk across the country. Um, and then, last but not least, we have Higher Ground. This is by Linda Katehi. Um, and so we have, and I love Linda. Her her book. I mean, she wrote a little paragraph for you too. But Linda was 6 years old, growing up in a war-ravaged Greece, and she talks about her book is her book is actually dealing with the hidden world of academia. So anyway, it's a memoir. Great, 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 great author. So definitely check out her book. Okay, that's it. So we got some signed copies. We got several signed copies. So definitely stop by the Doc Bookshop, get your signs. Um, and then I want to close out with some new books that came in. I'm so excited about these books that came in. And we're gonna try to get these authors in the bookstore. Okay. I Am My Ancestors' Wildest Dreams. Okay. I just love this book. You know, check out the back cover of the book. We're going to try to get Tanisha in to talk about her book. And the illustrator is Robert Paul Jr. There's some great illustrations in this book. So, so anyway, this book came in. This is definitely going to be on our all of reading list. Wait a minute, my thing is coming out. So, and this is going to also be on our fall reading list too. Kicks in the Sky. Um, this book with shoes. So, anyway, I love the illustrations of this book, and so it's a book about sneakers, but it's a cute book, and yeah. So reading list as well. Kicks in the Sky. I'm going to talk more about that. And now I thought this was interesting. Oh, my books are about to fall. Okay, up Ruth J. Simmons. Up Home. This book just came out this month. And Ruth J. Simmons, this is her account of her journey from sharecropper's daughter to presidencies. And it's interesting. It opens up, when I was reading this, she grew up the 12th child of sharecroppers. Her first home had no running water, no electricity, no nursery. Yet, despite this, or as she asserts, because of it, Simmons would become one of America's preeminent educators. Um, and she grew up in Grapeland, Texas. So this should be a very as well. So be on the lookout for that. That will definitely be a part of our fall back into book list. And then this book has been selling pretty well already. It just came out last week. Is Black A. I don't want to, we all know what AF means, right? I am not going to, but Black AF History, the unwhitewashed story of America. Okay. So and it's by Michael Harriot. And so America's backstory is whitewashed mythology implanted in our collective memory. This is what he said. Sugar-coated legend based on almost true story. But it could be even an erasure of Black experience is as American as apple pie. And so he's going to, as he said, unwhitewashed version of the American story. So AF History. Okay, I think this probably need to be in everyone's library. Okay, and we're going to definitely get Michael Harriot at least. If nothing else, we're going to get him on the phone, not on the phone, on live or in store. So anyway, because this sounds interesting. He said he tells history straight, no chaser. He's getting accolades from Ibram Kendi, Samuel Jackson, even. So anyway, we're gonna definitely check him out. All right, so yeah, so we're falling back into books. We're gonna bring this on. We're gonna have authors talks and discussions and all that. So look forward to that. In fact, mark your calendars because, well, actually, in October 29th, we're gonna have our Boo Books and Treats. That's gonna be our children event, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. So Boo, it's called Boo Books and Treats. And then in November on the 18th, we're going to have our Literary Soul Fest. So mark your calendars for November 18th Fest. That will be our next upcoming big book event. But we're going to have author discussions start week. Okay, we're going to get on it. We're going to delve into these books. We're getting back into books. It is fall. So all right, so I think that's it. I think I covered all that I wanted to cover. Is there anything else for producer? What do you think? Anything happening in the world that we need to talk about? We good? Okay. All right. Until next time, people. Um, until next Monday. I was so continue to live, love, and read.